So, about a month ago, I was looking at my guitar progress and realized that I wasn't being as consistent with my practice schedule as I had initially intended to be. And guess how I did this time, baby? Oh yeah, that's right. Slightly better, but not really that much better. Yeah, it wasn't really impressive at all. This month was pretty meh. One of the solutions that I tried to implement this past month to fix my inconsistent practicing was to make sure that I always got 3 days of thorough guitar practice every single week. But then I also later on added that I should just practice guitar every single day for at least 10 minutes. It doesn't even have to be plugged in. It could just be me picking up my electric just as is and just playing for just 10 minutes minimum. I thought that doing 10 minutes a day with 3 full practice days would help me internalize material and increase my learning speed. However, that did not happen. So, past me the ball, right? And I'm going in for the dunk this month, you know? I'm going for it. But then, on my way to do this massive dunk, I tripped and I missed. So I barely caught the rebound, and then I got it in with like a little layup of sorts. Am I using proper basketball analogies? I sure hope so. Now looking back, I did have a number of consecutive practice days. However, a lot of those practice days didn't even involve my usual practice routine. And there were some weeks where I did like little to no work at all. Now, one of the contributing factors to my lack of consistency would be, as mentioned in my previous diary entry, that I'm kind of doing a lot. But long story short, I said that I would have to learn how to manage my current plate, and I'm still a long ways away from doing that. One of the other things that played into my lack of consistency this month was just plain old lack of motivation. I thought I could just will myself through the days where I just wasn't feeling it, and then I could just, kind of like use my discipline muscle and just do it anyway. But look where that got me. So after realizing that, I spent some time thinking about it. I reached out to a friend who helps me organize my thoughts and goals, and I even looked up YouTube advice and things like that, and I came across the idea of systems. You know how people say if you put your gym clothes out the night before, it'll be easier when you get up in the morning to go to the gym? I just have to leave my guitar out, basically. But I'm not about to just leave my guitar out and about so that my cats or my family members or even me on a clumsy day can just knock it over or bite at it or something. But then I thought, well, what about my amp? Every time I want to play guitar, I set up my amplifier and the cables and the pedal, and when I'm done, I just basically break that all back down and I neatly try to put everything back. Now, I thought that by doing this, I was building discipline by doing that breakdown each time, but that actually might be a hindrance to my motivation to even do it in the first place. So now I just neatly tie the cables while they're still plugged into the amplifier and keep everything plugged into the amplifier, you know? It's time to practice. Now I can just grab the bundle itself, grab my guitar, and, do shit. So I haven't missed a single practice day ever since I started to implement both the 10-minute guitar day and this new system where my amp is just set up and ready to go. I'm hoping that this small tweak can not only help me out in the long run, but you as well. Thanks for watching. Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if that's how it ended? So before I go, I just want to do like a quick reflection, right? Because I've been trying to do all of this practice so that I can kind of build up my skills and maintain them and do all of these cool like music projects, right? But based on my track record, if you will, I've not really been doing a good job of that. And that is a good thing. I mean, the fact that I've been tracking and trying and failing at these things is basically exactly the process that successful people are always recommending, isn't it? But long story short is, I'm out here and, I'm learning, But anyway, I've been doing some review. Don't underestimate the power of review, by the way. But anyway, I've been doing some review of my past videos, and I'm just like looking at, what I've done, and I've gone from making like guitar videos to cat vomit videos to putting jelly on my feet to some other guitar videos, and it just seems like I am not exactly focused particularly on one subject. And now we are at a bit of a dilemma of sorts. Number one, do I focus on guitar with maybe like 80% of my energy and just focus on everything else around that with like 28%? Number two, do I focus on everything just with like an even spread? Just 25, 25, 25, 25, 25? and then just let the quote-unquote most loved child kind of call out to me and kind of tell me that it's the one that I should really be paying attention to? Or option number 3, do I just drop all the other categories and just pick one and just enter a realm of hyper-focus and hyper-discipline and just soar to new heights? I don't know, like and subscribe if you want to see how the story unfolds. Okay, bye!